How's it going, everyone? This is Johnfield TV here, and welcome back to Johnfield TV Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Thomas & Friends Push Along 2.0 Ruby Red Thomas pack from Mattel's 80th anniversary this year. Now you're probably wondering, I thought we were celebrating Thomas's 80th anniversary celebration. Well, we are this year as well, but you see, coincidentally, both Mattel and the Railway series are both celebrating the 80th anniversary this year. And I was like, wow, they share the same birth year. But yeah, pretty crazy coincidence if you ask me. Now, before I review this pack, I'm going to give another shout out to my good friend David Avils for once again not only getting me one, but two copies of the Ruby Red Thomas. Now this one I'm keeping inside the box because this packaging looks pretty pristine, despite that little thing here. While this packaging here is a little bad. Not too bad, but So now I'll know what pack I'll open up. Alright, let's show the box around. The Mattel 80th anniversary logo, the Thomas logo, Fisher-Price, the Metal collection on the side. Very nice. The bat looks pretty bland though. Oh, come on, Mattel. But anyways, enough of that. Let's carefully take them out of a box, because there's a good reason why I'm going to be opening it up carefully. I'll tell you in a minute after I do that. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I got Thomas and Mine Cars out of a packaging, and I really hope it was careful too, because as I examine these All Engines Go styled mine cars with rubies in them, they have the silvery metallic finish, which is unfortunately sensitive, because you see the metallic finish on the silver paint on the mine cars is so poor quality that I have seen people having very bad experience with these mine cars if you're not careful with touching them. So I'm going to try to avoid touching the silver parts of a mine car. Also, I'm not going to bother taking out the ruby loads out of a cars either, because when I've seen people rubbing their fingers on the silver part of a mine cars, the silver paint just came off instantly, almost instantly. So this just proves that Mattel's quality control on these types of toys is really, really abysmal. I tell ya, I really don't know why, but it happened. So I'm gonna try to avoid myself from touching these at all costs. But if it fails, I'll just get some silver paint pens to fix that problem. But yeah. Alright, now that we got that issue out of the way, it's time to take a look at Thomas here. And oh my god, this Push Along 2.0 Thomas model looks fantastic. Now whoever designed this at Mattel really deserves a very big raise. I mean, I did hear that the guy got promoted from making awesome looking Thomas toys, but yeah, this Thomas model looks fantastic, I'm telling you. Now this special edition Thomas comes with a metallic finish on the running board, the side rods, and the whistle. Yeah, peep peep. Again. Sorry, I just can't help myself. Anyways, what kind of bugs me about the Push Along 2.0 Thomas though, is that when you look at the Thomas model at the front, you can still see the side rods, but I'll get over it. And yeah. Also, another thing to note is that the side rods are back on a die-cast Thomas model for like the first time since Ertl. And yeah, very nice looking. Now, I do not have a normal Push Along 2.0 Thomas model in my collection, but hopefully I will soon, and yeah. Also, another thing I want to note is that it's like a reverse take-along metallic Thomas. Now, the main reason I say that is because people theorize that the metallic Thomas model from Take Along has the metallic body and the metallic wheels, but no metallic running board. Whereas the Ruby Red Push-Along 2.0 Thomas model has the metallic running board and normal colored body and wheels. So yeah, kind of weird to say that, don't you think? Yeah. Alright, let's travel back in time with a side-by-side comparison with the Push-Along 2.0 Thomas model and its predecessor, the Push-Along All Engines Go Thomas model. Man, they look very different from one another, as you can obviously tell. This Thomas model is basically stylized to fit the new generation of Thomas fans, which only lasted a few seasons before it ended its run earlier this year. And it looks like Mattel is going back to the traditional style roots to Thomas merch. And yeah, let's do another side-by-side comparison between the Push-Along 2.0 Thomas model and the Push-Along 1.0 Thomas model. Now, I do not have the stock standard Push-Along 1.0 Thomas model in my collection yet, but hopefully I will in the Carly's Crossing set, which I'm also hoping to get as well. But anyways, I got my Diamond Anniversary Thomas here, but I got 5 years ago. So for the sake of it, I will compare one Anniversary Thomas with another Anniversary Thomas here. Funny, right? Alright. As you can see here, proportion-wise, Thomas looks better than the 1.01 because the 1.01 has a very squished cab, which looks a little bit jarring, to say the least. And yeah. And here's yet again another side-by-side comparison with another predecessor, that being Adventures Thomas. Now, the Adventures Thomas model has very awesome looking couplers here, though the range didn't last long, and the proportions on his cab are still so wrong, whereas the 2.01 is also better proportion-wise. And yeah, the same goes for the last generation of the take-and-play Thomas models with the dumb magnets in the squished cab. Same squished cab, and pretend the couplings are the dumb magnets. And yeah. Another side-by-side comparison is with the Push-Along 2.0 Thomas model and the original take-and-play Thomas. Now, this is a 2013 release of this Thomas model, which looks very nice. And it's basically kind of the same build as the original take-and-play Thomas model from 2010 or 2009. And also the original take-along Thomas model that we got over 20 years ago. And yeah, they look pretty nice from one another as well. Alright, let's do one more side-by-side comparison with the Push-Along 2.0 Thomas model and the original Ertl Thomas model. Now, as you can see here, they both have static side rods. I mean, look how far we've come from an Ertl Thomas model and the Push-Along 2.0 Thomas model. Man, this kind of takes back memories from when we used to have quality die-cast models. Both Ertl and Take-Along. And yeah. Anyways, here's my score on the Push-Along 2.0 Ruby Red Thomas pack. Or Anniversary pack, I should say. I'm gonna give this Anniversary pack a solid 10 out of 10. Now, what could have been perfect is that the metallic parts of the mine cars as well as the Thomas could have been handled better to prevent damage when people touch on the metallic parts. Which is the only complaint I have with this Anniversary pack by far. And yeah. Anyways, that's it for my review on the Push-Along 2.0 Thomas model. And I have high hopes for Mattel to produce brand new Thomas merch using their traditional style characters once more. Hope you guys enjoyed this review video. Don't forget to smash that like button. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And be sure to turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my future videos. Also, here's one more shout out to David Avils for helping me out with 2 copies of the Push-Along Anniversary pack. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is John Peel TV saying, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, Thomas fans. Good luck, and happy 80th anniversary to all of you.